I'm going to respond to a post that's going on Facebook now. When someone calls me up and they're having trouble with their dog, I have to have a conversation with them. And in that conversation, I find out a lot about what's going on, what I have to deal with. Also, in that conversation, it lets me know if the people are just looking for a quick fix or if it's going to be someone that's going to put the time and work in to help fix the dog. So when someone calls me up, I give them as much information as I possibly can to help them without paying a dime. Some of the information I give people, when I explain to them what's going on and what they did wrong, what they failed to do, some of these people take that information and it's enough for them to change the situation in their house almost immediately. Almost immediately. So I'm not, some of us trainers, we won't take a client just to take a client. If I'm going to take you as a client, take someone as a client, I want to make sure the people are going to do the work. And if they're not on the same page, that's going to come out real soon. And I wouldn't want to work with someone that's not on the same page and not understanding what the lesson is I'm trying to give. So if explaining what the dog is doing and why it's doing it, if someone gets insulted by that, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. If you think you can just get a quick fix, somebody come in, tell you how to correct the dog, when to tell you to correct the dog, and the thing's going to be peachy keen, it doesn't work like that. There's a lot that goes on when people are calling me with an adult dog. It all of a sudden has problems, or problems that have been building up. So yeah, a phone conversation, if someone gets insulted for me, explaining what they did or what they didn't do with their dog, I'm sorry, but anyone that understands, okay, yeah, I did do that, let me change that, your dog can change almost overnight. So, I'm not going to speak on that post anymore. I'll just throw this out there like that. But yeah, I'm not going to take anyone's money. Most people, they just book the people. They listen to what they have to say and book them. I listen to what they have to say and I tell them what they need to do. I start giving them information on what to do before I get a penny from them. If they don't understand what I'm saying, I would rather not deal with them. So, back to what I was saying, if I'm explaining to you, for a lot of these dogs, I already know what's going on without seeing the dog, without seeing the people. But if the people are not on the same page, if they don't want to hear what I have to say about why the dog is doing what it's doing, we're not on the same page. And I'm okay with that. 100% okay with that. So, if she wants to call me up again and, I'll sit there and talk to her again and give her some free tips. But, that's just the way it is. I'm not trying to insult anyone. You don't make money by insulting anyone. But if someone cannot take the truth, that's a different story in my book. It might be someone that, I didn't want to work with anyway. And I'm not saying that's the case. All I'm saying is we had a conversation. Doesn't know my ability, doesn't know anything, but she got insulted. So I'm going to stop this before I ramble. Leroy, all for dogs.